Welcome to the 13th episode of Bone Masters, where we get to meet living trombone legends, hear them play, have masterclasses, and talk about music. This week we feature the wonderfully talented Bob McChesney in the second appearance ever on Bone Masters.
Yeah, definitely. And as far as like mouthpiece buzzing, did you ever spend time just mouthpiece buzzing?
Not younger, but I do now all the time. The last maybe 20 years or something.
I'm just curious to hear your mouthpiece buzz, like if you were to be playing.
Sure, and it's taken. I don't know. Let's just do it. You want a kind of a dense sound. You don't want the lips to be spread apart where you're getting that kind of sound. You want like a thicker tone, which you get by having more lips in the mouthpiece. They're closer together without being squeezed together.
Okay.
Just as a quick explanation of it, and you have to find your own spot. Everybody has a different. Something like that, as opposed to spread open. And the mouthpiece reveals problems in your. It's not like playing the horn. It isn't. But it can reveal that you're jerking your air. That your lips are too far apart. That you're not hearing the notes right.
Yeah.
It can. So it's a really cool tool to once in a while go to in the middle of the day. Like, what's going on there? Oh,
it's a truth detector.
Yes, exactly. You know? So I guess in the last 40 or 50 years it's gotten really popular. They used to hate buzzing in Europe, and then they heard so many great American trombone players doing it, so they all started. Now, the whole world is buzzing a little bit now.
If you were playing lines, how would that sound on the mouthpiece? Like, pretend you're playing lines on that.
Okay, I have no idea.
All right.
With a doodle, it's like you can hear the doodle in there.
Wow. Wow.
I've never really done that before.
That's why, man.
Yeah,
you're right on.
So you do. It is helpful to be able to pre-hear a note before you play it on the trombone. I have some students that I find that they're missing. They're going up for a high A flat or high C, and they're missing it. And I say, well, buzz that. And they go, and they buzz it, and their first buzz is really low. And then when they start, it's up there. Then I go, now try it on the horn. The note comes right up.
More
centered. You have to pre-hear where the lip, so that your lips are tight enough to make the sound. When you go,
otherwise, you think you compensate with more pressure?
Or you're waiting for the horn to give you some feedback all the time. Like, there it is.
And then you adjust later.
No, it's too late. You have to, So I think the mouthpiece helps reveal those kind of errors and that thing. So too much I don't think is great, but I think a little bit is tremendous.
Hello, and thanks for watching Bone Masters. I'm your host, Paul. You're going to want to go to bobmcchesney.com. You're going to want to get his method books. You want to get his technical studies. You're going to get his doodle tongue studies. And you want to pick up his albums that are available on his site. It's just the stuff that you need to have in your collection to enrich your life. And thank you so much for being here, Bob. There'll be more of him. He'll be back on Bone Masters, filming all kinds of great trombone legends at the moment. filming all kinds of music legends on my other series, Music Masters, coming in the future. I'm also working on this other project that I'm about to premiere that is a little different. And the next episode of Bone Masters, I believe, is going to be the legendary Bill Watro's back in the house. Alright? So you're going to want to check that out. I want to thank my patrons that have helped fund these videos. Their names are on these credits popping on up. If you would like to become a patron, all you got to do is go to patreon.com/Paul the Trombonist, and you can figure out how you can get yourself involved in that, alright? Man, we're having a great time here. Now remember, you can tune a piano, but you cannot tune a fish. Or can you?